Centurion Arts.
So, here's the quick overview for Samus is Praegnent, the unrated edition. Samus and Rildai are in love, but what happens if they go too far? This is a chapter of Metroid High School. That's the unrated edition, so the full story is there. Rated M for sexual situations.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to say rated M for sexuals.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it actually said. Or just sexual.
I really feel like
rated
that.
S for
It
mature
sounds
and
like
rated
Tammy
M for
wrote this
sexuals.
thing.
It kind of does, but I'm not gonna read it in Tammy's voice.
I just might.
Oh lord. Hello people! I received some requests for the extended edition of Samus is Praegnant, so I decided to post it as a standalone story. Also, I will soon post a special of Sleepover of Surprises soon, so be on the lookout. This is rated M for sexual content, so do not read content. So I emphasize content because up there it said situations.
Right.
So do not read unless you are legal and you are old enough.
Right.
Thank you.
Legal and old enough.
Samus is Praegnant, the unrated edition. She had to rewrite all of this, I'm pretty sure, and didn't spell pregnant right, except for like
once.
once.
Just copy pasted it.
I mean, maybe, but don't forget you had to add the like extra paragraph.
You right. That is.
Samus and Ridley have been going out for 6 months now. Somehow it's been like 6 months from the dance.
What?
That's not.
Fanfiction is messing with fire anymore.
I'm playing Marvel.
Oh, well, clearly it's messing with it.
How? I'm not doing it right. You might be right.
It's messing with your brain, man.
So-
I'm trying to do crazy Akuma combos.
Samus and
those
Ridley have been
exist?
going out for 6 months now. Again, apparently it's been 6 months since the dance.
Yes.
Somehow. It was a coincidence, considering that most teenage relationships exist for 2 months, according to a video.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get alcohol. Anybody want anything?
Hell yeah.
Fucking hold on
I
a
don't know what
second.
my options-
You
I
say
started playing
alcohol?
one, like last week, so.
Can you fucking? I'm sure they're terrible, but can you get like pre-made mojitos? I'm sure it's awful, but can you?
I don't even.
If you'll pay. I don't have any money. I have somebody here. She wants to drink. She's gonna go buy some drinks. If you wanted me to pick you up.
Oh yeah.
How much are they? Do you know?
No clue. Absolutely no clue.
What is
fucking-
$10 to $15?
He's got somebody.
Maybe.
This is 20. Will that do
You
it?
sound like
That would be
Indiana
alcohol.
from Scott
Okay,
Pilgrim.
cool. Anyway,
I don't have a problem with that. I'm just saying that's who you sounded. You like, oh yeah. That's who you sounded like.
Ah.
to be
You
fair,
should
to
have
be
it.
fair, I think this
Yep.
experience will only be enhanced with booze.
Yeah. I should have asked.
And
I'll.
what about booze and weed?
But we don't.
Oh, we're out of that.
I'm pretty sure.
Unlucky.
Even if we're not, I don't know where she hides it, because you know,
Which
Jim's an
one?
asshole.
Clearly, it's in one of the floor tiles.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Where else would you put it?
It's in the overdrill vault.
It's in the wall.
No, it's in the overdrill vault.
Oh
The
shit.
what?
You know that one, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So in Payday, I think it was also in the original Payday, but in Payday 2, when they added the original bank heist, there's a thing from it called Overdrill, which requires 4 people to do the sequence of things that opens up a drill that takes like it puts a drill on a wall that opens up into like a thing, and it takes like I think it takes 999 seconds, and then you have to solve a puzzle, and after you solve that puzzle, it opens up a secondary vault that has 70 bags of gold in it.
Jesus.
Yeah. So it's like really worth it, but it takes fucking forever. And if you're doing it on one down, you probably won't make it out alive unless you're really good.
I really wanted you to say it has like 70 bags of gold, and,
Yeah,
guarding it is a giant dozer.
Yeah, I wish. Actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, duh.
Anyway, let's get back to this. I want to go back to, it was a coincidence, considering that most teenage relationships exist for 2 months, according to a video.
Which video?
A video.
Cite your sources?
The video is literally
Why do
just-
you have both of your laptops?
Because fucking, I want to play Payday.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry!
You should be!
Everyone was really
Considerate
surprised.
bastard.
Everyone was really surprised because they hadn't expected the relationship to last so long. Not even Sames or Ridelli. Oh. I thought you were doing something like stupid to get my attention.
No, yes.
Not even Sames or Ridelli thought it would last so long, and that says things.
Thought it would last in my
Does
loins.
that say things?
It does say things. I would know.
I would know. I heard the words that were just said.
You have had very loinful relationships.
No, I would know because I just had my 1-year anniversary a couple days ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Right now, Samus and Real Day were at Ridley's house.
Real day?
Yeah, Real Day.
That's a good name.
Ridley's parents weren't
dead.
at home because of a business trip, as were Samus's apparently.
Yes.
And Samsu didn't have to be home until 1 o'clock, I guess, in the morning.
I really thought you were going to say Samsung.
Samsung.
Samsung and Roulette.
Samsung and creme brulee. Right now, it was only 11:30. They were on the couch, and it was quiet. So, Samus, what do you think of world politics?
What?
Yeah, do you not remember that's how Ridley started the
Yeah.
conversation?
No, I did.
World politics.
It's literally been like, it's been a long time, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, it's been like since this came out that we read it. Or since it was finished. So it's literally probably been like 6 or 7 years.
Since the last time we read it
This
together.
was when we were playing Soul Calibur 4. That's how long ago this was. Yeah.
Ridley made conversely,
Uh-huh.
or conversely,
Uh-huh.
whichever sounds more amusing. Ridley, I don't care about things like that, Samus asserted.
Samus actually definitely would care about things like that.
I mean, you know.
Not anymore.
No, because she's in high school.
No, now she's obsessed with not now that she's obsessed with that good dragon dick.
Right. Right. No, she's in high school right now. She's not an intergalactic bounty hunting badass.
Right.
Where there's only good dragon dick, apparently.
Ridley, please.
That was
Wiener.
that was a completely different fan
It was,
fiction.
but it
I'm
was-
not reading that
You
one
know how long
because
ago
that
that
was
was?
horribly explicit
You know how long
and it
ago
had
that
rape
was?
and gore.
Yes, it did. But do you know how long ago that was?
Yeah,
I
a
was
long time
playing
ago.
Bioshock 2 multiplayer at the
Oh
time.
my god!
Yeah.
They didn't bring that back when they made Bioshock 2 Remastered. It made me sad.
That's because it sucked. But
No,
it was godlike.
It was.
It was like a really shitty.
All you
awful,
had to
but
do
it
was get the Big
super
Daddy
fun.
suit, and you'd either die instantly,
Yes.
or you just win the match.
It was really fun.
It
It was way more
was.
fun than it should have been. They didn't want to worry about.
They also forgot to make the game work originally when they released it on Steam, at least.
Yeah.
Remastered 1 and 2. They crashed a lot.
Yeah, they did. I have the remastered collection.
Did they
I
fix
need
it
to
yet?
open it. Yeah, they were fine now.
Okay. Because I tried to stream them, and it didn't work so well.
Yeah.
It worked for like 30 minutes to an hour at a time. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Centurion Arc, Centurion Arc.
I was done then because fucking Bioshock 1's autosaves were ass.
Yeah.
It's true.
Anyway. Ridley admitted.
Boy, that's not a.
Yeah.
Hang on.
There was a kind I started going to Christopher Walken here. There was a kind of silence that happens when. Should I do the narrator as Sean Connery?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
There was. Fuck, I can't. I immediately lost the voice.
Yeah.
There was a silence.
There was a kind of silence a kind of silence that happens when people don't know what to say to each other in a relationship. But Ridley has something on his mind. Oh, Samus. Ridley approached. Yes, Ridley. Question
Christ.
answer.
I'm never ready.
You're not.
You know how, well, we've been going out for a long time, longer than the average, and, well, I agree! Samus nodded it.
Canoodle-da.
She canoodled it?
She nodded it.
Yeah.
Well, you know how, you see...
Oh, now he's. Now he's Bill Cosby.
No,
Wait,
but
who-
sort of, almost.
When
Ridley.
are you gonna give someone a Nicolas Cage voice?
Oh, God. Maybe I'll make that the narrator instead.
Make that
Simply
Captain
because
Falcon.
because the most
No, make
important...
Captain Falcon Nicolas Cage.
Oh, God.
Show me your move.
Anyway, well, you know how, you see, Ridley seemed unholy.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, he seemed unholy.
Interesting.
Ridley, I don't understand what you mean. Samus understood. I'm sorry, I understand. Where did "don't" come from? I'm sorry, I misread that horribly. I remember this the last time I read it too. Just the more I read this, the more my eyes slowly reject it.
Right. Your brain's trying to save you
Ridley.
from what's happening.
Why?
Ridley, I understand what you mean. Samus understood. I keep forgetting that I'm doing Sean Connery's voice for this because I've been reading it in my normal voice. Samus, are you sure about? Ridley started, but it was too late. The train had started to rule, and it was impossible to stop. Teen hormones are a problem, and they can lead to more than is bargained for. Samus and Ridley found out the hard way.
You don't just say I, and then sex happens. That's not how sex works.
Listen,
No, see, you say
don't
I.
worry, there's a little more build up.
You say
Okay.
Shamish.
I. You say I, and then you blink, your penis is in her.
That's true. No, that makes sense. That sounds right.
Shamish. What the? Sorry, I was about to read that as
Shamish.
really blind again.
Are you ready?
Shamish Huig Ridley. Ridley. No, that is how you spell Ridley, right? Wait.
Ridley.
Okay, yeah. Shamish Huig Ridley and kissed him on the lips. You know, the lips that he has as a fucking dragon?
Well, he's a human now.
Is he, though?
He's Dragon Man. He has huge
Then
Dragon
Ridley
Man lips.
kissed her back. Shamish then proceeded to take off her clothes so that she was now naked. Ridley did so as well. But there was a you know, I really want to say this in like the Tim Curry voice just to make it
Dragon
so
Balls.
much
No,
worse.
that's good.
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir. Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Samus hugged Ridley and kissed him on the lips. Then Ridley kissed her back. Samus then proceeded to take off her clothes so that she was now naked. Ridley did so as well. And there was a second because it was awkward
Yes.
to not have any clothes on in front of your significant other.
Is it?
Okay.
Siganave can't.
Ridley, are you sure about this?
Jesus Christ, man!
What?
What the fuck was that? Is that just how he laughed?
Samus Noodly Ponder.
Wait!
But
What?
you don't remember Noodly Ponder?
No! It's been so
Oh,
long!
fuck.
It's actually spelled Nudley.
Nudley?
And then Samus fingered his
Samus
luscious
Noodly
balls
pondered.
hair.
But Ridley answered by kissing her neck.
then-
Samus could not take it anymore because there was much sexual tension.
And then she
grabbed Otto. Shut the fuck up.
What?
She grabbed Otto Ridley and started to sex him up.
Oh, I do remember this.
Ridley was going insane and could barely handle the pressure. This continued until they broke down all barriers, spelled with an E instead of an A,
Uh-huh.
and began to have sexual intercourse.
A sexual
They-
intercourse, not sexual
Not
intercourse.
A, yeah. They love made for 10 minutes.
That's not that
They
bad
love
for
made
a
for
side
10 minutes.
Yeah.
What is that? Is a goblin writing this thing now?
But it was over far too quickly than it had started. Too quick for comfort, as Samus was soon to learn.
It doesn't matter how
The hard
How fast he splooges has nothing to do with how likely you are.
So,
to
but basically what I'm taking from this story is that Samus
I'm just
finished
saying.
quickly.
I mean, you're right. What, Mara?
What I'm taking away from this story is that Samus finished quickly.
They both did.
What did they both do?
Finished quickly.
Yeah. She had one of those good.
They both.
Sounds like this person I
That's
know.
the end of that sentence.
Oh yeah.
The next morning, Samus wasn't sure where she was. Then she remembered that she was at Ridley's house. Then she noticed that she was in Ridley's bed. Then she noticed that she was naked. I'm going to turn down my microphone volume for this. You're welcome in advance.
And then she noticed Ridley was eating her porridge. Yeah.
What?
I forgot you added that!
Yep.
I can't! I fucking I forgot
This combo's so sick.
I can't.
Can't you?
As Samus screamed, I can't.
Yeah.
Samus woke up the whole neighborhood.
Neighborhood? Isn't that how you pronounce it?
No, it's supposed to be neighborhood, but also it's misspelled.
Yeah.
Samus, is something wrong? Ridley noticed as he woke up. Oh no! He exclaimed.
Is that? How do you don't just wake up and know you're pregnant?
No. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
No, you definitely don't.
No, I think it was because she realized that they did the sex,
Yeah.
and they're freaking out about it.
Well, they were there.
The way I said "oh no" in that voice, like, I had to add emphasis because he's screaming it.
Right.
Oh no! He fearfully exclaimed.
That sounded like Kermit the Frog.
It almost sounded Kermit.
You know what? From here on out, just giving him.
I can't do a Kermit
the
voice
Frog.
I can't. I cannot do a Kermit voice that well.
Just do it.
Ridley, what if Samus worried Ridley was cooler and didn't lose his cool.
Are you reading boobs again, Joel?
No. I prefer if
Dude,
if
it's
Kermit the
okay.
Frog read the whole
Not
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it's okay. My friend told me that it can't happen the first time, so never worry. It's okay. Ridley,
Yes!
ascertain.
Kermit the Frog! Kermit the Ridley!
Kermit the Ridley, okay. Okay. Samus tried to convey. Apparently Ridley's constipated. Ridley, wow. Terry's constipated at the moment.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay. Seamus tried to convince herself.
Seamus?
My favorite
Yeah, it's
See
spelled like Seamus. 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 That is how you spell that.
Samus.
That would be Samus. I'm pretty sure Seamus has an E in it.
Yeah, Seamus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's how you spell Seamus.
Yeah, that's true.
After all, who doesn't think it could happen? It could happen after just one time?
Isn't Seamus an actual name?
Yes.
Yeah, Seamus is an actual name. These are spelling errors that were never fixed after all these years. Let me read that again. She's if you've completely lost context for any of this, I won't blame you. But she's worried that she's pregnant. But she tries to convince herself that everything's fine. After all, who doesn't think it could happen? It could happen after just one time?
Oh.
Unfortunately, they were dead wrong. It had been some weeks, and Samus was at Helen's house. Mandy and 111-735-2006 were there too. It was the morning. And I'm still dying. And Ridley's still eating her porridge. And Samus was feeling a little sick. The problem was, everyone was healthy in her friends and family. So it wasn't likely the cold or the cholera. Because,
Cholera?
You just
Yeah.
used cholera, that makes sense.
Yeah. And you would totally know that if you had cholera that it would be specifically cholera.
And somehow your family's health would be relative to...
Right. Yeah. Something was up, and Helen was about ready to explode. I don't know why I said it like that, it just kind of happened.
There's another, teacher, I have another question, and I'm raising my hand even though you can't see it, but
Right.
Wouldn't
on.
that mean her immune system is compromised in some way? I mean, I know
no,
people who
cholera
are.
is like an intestinal, virus, I think.
Yeah, it's also not something that you catch even in 2006. I'm pretty sure we had that shit under control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
until
like,
the anti-vaxxers.
that's the same as like fucking dysentery, right? Like you just
Basically.
don't get it anymore.
Yeah, but,
she said it,
Yeah, but
it's definitely not
anti-vaxxers
polio,
are kind of
because my mom's
fixing that
okay.
right now.
Yeah, also anti-vaccinations, but listen. Shut up.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Some
They just gotta-
Helen was about ready to explode.
Bringing that back,
This
like
is
it's
Bailey's voice.
like it's 1895.
1895, yeah. No, just, Samus frequently, or Samus frequents the Oregon Trail. I mean,
That checks out, yeah.
yeah. How else, yeah.
How else do you get to high school?
Should I give Helen Dongjuo's voice? I should. You're sure about that? Okay.
Samus, I think we have an emergency.
I'm not into this.
Oh,
Have we not told you about our Dynasty Warriors thing?
No.
Okay. So it all started,
Uh-huh. On a fateful night.
yes,
Dark and rainy.
and the Fire Nation attack. No,
Yes.
it all started when we were playing Dynasty Warriors,
Uh-huh.
and it had been like the very first time I ever heard their voices in English,
Uh-huh.
and Zuzu talked.
Uh-huh.
And he just sounds like a big happy fat guy. He's like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, and that's what he actually sounded like, and that's fine. It's not a bad voice or anything because he's called the Happy Giant.
Right.
But I wasn't expecting it because I didn't really know what he sounded like to begin with.
Right.
But I wasn't expecting that for some reason. And I turned to him and I'm like, "Holy shit, did you hear Zuzu's voice?" He's like, "No," and I'm like, "It sounded like this." But when I made him say his noise,
Uh-huh.
or his name, I put way too much force behind it.
Uh-huh.
So what came out was, Zuzu! So that became Zuzu's voice for us. And then we started fucking up like every other character that we didn't care much for.
Right.
But kept characters like Guan Yu and Lu Bu badasses because
Right.
they're supposed to be. And somehow Dongzhuo became that. I remembered this the other day. I was trying to think of a voice for that. And I'm like, okay, we're already butchering it, so he needs like a signature move or something. And I called his signature move Dong Flop, because his name's Dong.
That's a good move.
Yeah. And then I'm like, alright, I need a voice for it, so I just kinda let a voice come out. So what ended up coming out was,
Now prepare yourself for my signature move.
Uh-huh.
Down flap.
what?
yeah. And then I had the visual image, because, he's like, Dongzhuo's power was that he was rich.
Right.
So I just imagine him sitting on top of a mountain of gold. And when he said Dong Flop, he just we also made him, like, ridiculous, like, hyper obese.
Right.
Like 7,000 pounds or something.
That's quite
But still
cute.
being the same. So, he's just like this blob.
Right.
A very ugly blob. So I imagine he just, like, flopped down face forward onto a mountain of gold, and then just slid down it,
Uh-huh.
face first, and just, like, the reason he flopped forward is because instead of doing his move, he just kind of just died of a heart attack because he's so
Right.
fat. And that just kind of became the origin of how we just made our own, like, really shitty Dynasty Warriors fanfiction.
Uh-huh.
Zhang Fei ate everything. Sao Ren, instead of getting the key to... We also included the character that Dylan made in the fanfiction.
Uh-huh.
Instead of getting the key to open his door, he used the person who had the key as a battering ram.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Because he's retarded. Anyway, that's a story for another time, but yeah, that's Dong
That's
Zhuo's voice.
basically a D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh wait, no, this is Mandy, not Helen, I'm sorry. Okay. Calm down, Mandy controlled. She was the kind of girls who would keep their cool in a disaster. Samus, we're all worried. But there's only one way to be sure, implied Mandy. Samus looked at her feet. But where do I get one on those? Samus speculated. 111 Samus Really Forever 2006 broke the silence. I have one. 111 Samus Really Forever 2006 made known. She reached in her black handbag and picked up a small wrapper with something in it. Everyone was shrouded in disbelief. Don't they come in boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can get them, like, just... If you take it out, it's just a wrapper.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I've never bought a pregnancy test,
I
believe it
think
or
they
not.
come in packs of 2. I've also never bought one, but I try to educate myself on these things.
I mean, alright.
Maybe I mean, you know.
Alright.
I know girls. That's the end of that.
One of the ones I was really forever 2006. Why do you have a pregnancy test in your pocket?
Helen posed.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Everyone except 111 Everyone except 111 Samus Would Live Forever 2006 thought it was a reasonable question. 111 Samus Would Live Forever 2006 rolled her eyes. Dude, I have a life, you know.
What?
111 Samus Would Live Forever, whatever the fuck, I don't care anymore. Controversially.
Why would she have a pregnancy test instead of condoms? If that's her...
I mean... Shut up.
You right.
Oh wait, this is also in quotes, so... Dude, I have a life, you know. 111 Samus Ridley Forever 2006 controversially declared. I like how that turned into a fucking, like, Southern belle at the end there.
Yeah.
I do declare.
Okay then.
Helen calmed down. The only way to be safe is... Well, oh wait, this is also supposed to be in quotes.
Okay then. Helen, calm down. The only way to be safe as well. Samus, are you ready?
Helen cried. Samus was not ready. Fanfiction over. No. But it was the only way she could be safe. Okay! Samus decided. It's time! Samus was in Helen's bathroom. She couldn't believe this was happening. No! She wasn't going to think about it! Samus tried to calm down, but it was too hard. So was Ridley, apparently. Only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute. Samus held her breath and took a look. Oh! Oh no! 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 Samus distrusted. Say it, it's all!
Try not to laugh.
I cannot do that part without making it the song.
Right.
But doing the song in Terry's voice worked out a lot.
Oh, by the way, I just realized that you kind of forgot to, you forgot the, vaporwave.
Oh, you didn't tell me to play that during this. You just said during the dance.
Damn. Well, it was your idea.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea.
No, when I proposed it, you said, what, during the sex scene?
Yeah, but you clarified no just during the dance.
Oh, fine.
Why is there a hamster sucking on a banana like it was a giant dildo? What? You see, that was Mara's idea. As a representation of what it would actually be if Samus and Ridley did a sex.
Yeah.
Apparently mostly foreplay, but I mean, you know.
Did sex to him, I believe is what happened?
Yeah, no, they love made
Yes.
for nearly 10 minutes.
But she started doing a sex to him, right?
Right.
Something
She sexed him up.
Yeah, she sexed him up.
Mara, you naughty person.
Yeah, man. I have my moments, I guess.
I'm trying to think of, like, the fucking, like, noir detective voice. I can't remember how you do that.
Power of the Nova Force.
I don't think that's how you do that.
No, that's it.
Cause I was trying to remember, like, Dan and Dan versus how he did it. Wasn't it just like the fucking voice? Yeah. Somewhere in the town, a phone was
That's
ringing.
not what Noir
For
sounds
some
like,
reason,
that's
for some reason, I was
But I also can't do Noir voice, so fuck it.
Never mind.
Is that what? What did you say, Mara?
It's for some reason I thought you were talking about having the voice of a skeleton.
No, the like noir detective voice.
Okay.
Praegnent, oh, did you just now tune into this? Because you've missed a lot, Serenity. You've missed a lot of important stuff, but don't worry, it's nowhere near over yet. Somewhere in the town, her phone was ringing.
Is this
Was
Serenity
Ridley-
ruined in this call too? Let me check.
She's not in the call. She has power issues. Okay. She's got
Oh,
like, a lot
okay.
of allergy stuff, and her throat's really messed up, so she can't talk.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in the town, a phone was ringing. It was Ridley's cell phone. Ridley picked it up. Hello? Ridley answered. He was confused because on the other end of the phone there was silence. Then he heard Samus say 4 words that would change her life. Ridley, I'm pregnant!
Oh,
Does she ever spell pregnant correctly?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I think like once in this entire fanfiction.
No.